In the ancient story, we're constantly given these questions. The ancient story is filled with these encounters, right? With people, with God, and these encounters with God, with divine life itself, are so human, so real. Divine life itself having these conversations with humans. It is a fantastical kind of story at times. And in the midst of those encounters, questions emerge. Of course they do. This is the stuff of life in relationship with others. There's this back and forth that takes place in these conversations together. And in today's story, you have a prophet, a social critic, a truth teller, a miracle worker who is now exhausted, hopeless, depressed. Now, he's got good reasons to be so. It's because the king and queen are after him to kill him. And so he's done all these things, and he's done all the right things, and he can't believe he's in this predicament now where he's fleeing for his life. And so he goes and tries to take some rest, and in the middle of this kind of break he's taking, or this escapism that he's practicing, God encounters him and has a question for him. It's a simple question. What are you doing here, Elijah? What are you doing here? Why are you here? And just the question itself, take away the reality that it is divine life, God's self was asking it. The question itself, it's quite an important question, because I don't know about you, but I've often asked myself that question. What are you doing here, Juan Carlos? Why are you here right now? Why are you in this place? Let's say, why are you in Lincoln, Nebraska? Or in a season of my life, why are you in Shreveport, Louisiana? Or in another season of my life, why are you in Atlanta, Georgia? Why are you here? Or at other moments, why are you in this predicament here? Oh, why are you in the midst of this anger and despair? Why are you in the midst of this desperation and hopelessness? Why are you here in the midst of this kind of sense of exhaustion? Why are you here? Or in another season of my life, why are you sitting in this doctor's waiting room right now? Why are you here? Why have you ignored your body so much that it's gotten you here? You get it. You've lived it. You found yourself in so many places, and you've wondered. And for some of us, we can actually rehearse in our minds what got us there, to that place, the roads traveled, the circumstances had. For some of us, we can be pretty explicit to tell somebody why we have gotten to where we've gotten. But then there are other moments and other times and others of us who can look around and wonder, well, why the heck am I here? I don't know. I'm just here. And now what? What am I to do now that I find myself here? I don't know where you're at in this moment, but wherever you're at, God is. And God is looking at you in the eye. And God is looking at you and knows your circumstance. And God is looking at you and hears your cry. And God is looking at you and knows where you're at. But now this God is attempting to get your attention. And the question is for you. Look up. Why are you here? The ancient prophet couldn't believe that God would even ask. See, doesn't God know? I mean, what kind of God is this if you got to ask the question, don't you know why I'm here? In fact, weren't you the one who sent me to deal with these folk who don't love you nor know you, who are persecuting me because of you? How dare you even ask me the question? Don't you know? Have you forgotten? Are you a God with amnesia? We feel that too sometimes, especially those of us who pride ourselves in being do-gooders and being faithful ones. We have a special type of chip on our shoulders thinking, well, I've done all the right things, and yet in still life has happened, and I'm found myself here. We've done all the steps. We have fulfilled all the expectations, and now here we are. The question, a point of connection, a point of growing awareness, a point of paying attention. Today we are like that prophet underneath a broom tree, listening for the voice of God. Look up. Pay attention. Now tell me, what are you doing here? People of God, life happens to all of us. There are good moments and bad moments and average moments and not so average moments. There are high moments, and this prophet knew high moments. He lived one just a few days before this event happened, and we've seen God's glory in powerful ways, and we've seen the joy of connection and community, and we've experienced the bounty of life. We know those moments, but at those moments too, we too should pay attention. God might be asking us in those high moments, what are you doing here? So that you can pay attention, because often in the good moments, we think we've earned them. We think we've gotten them because of our good stuff we've done, or because of our piety, or because of our perfection. So at those moments, we just don't tend to hear God's voice too, asking us, what are you doing here? So that we pay attention to the reality of our lives. In the good days, in the bad days, God is with us. So often what happens in our lives has nothing to do with what we have done or not done, but it's just the stuff of life, the stuff of being human, that life happens to us, and life sometimes is cruel, and life sometimes is joy-filled, and in all of it, God is present to us in our lives if we pay attention. And so then in the high moments, we give praise to God. In the low moments, we cling to God. In the high moments, we acknowledge that we don't deserve it. In our low moments, we acknowledge that we cannot deserve it. And in every moment, God present, love present, the possibilities of new life present, forgiveness present, new life and imagination present. God is with us. What are you doing here? God says. People of God, look up. Divine life is here. Pay attention. Waiting. This divine life is waiting for us to look around and acknowledge that reality that is life and love with us in the midst of life, right here, right now. What are you doing here?